probably never heard of this, but there's two types of mindset. So the first is the victim mindset, and the other one is the growth mindset. What's the difference? The victim mindset is where you victimize yourself, and every day you could be thinking something like, oh, why does this happen to me? Instead of actually doing something about it, which most of the people in this society will have this mindset unless something really bad happens to them, which provokes them to make a change to the other mindset. But let me tell you a bit more about the victim mindset. For example, a victim mindset is like waiting for someone to give you help. Let's say if you were a victim mindset, right? Like you will be thinking, oh, when will I meet my knight in shining armor? Like you probably heard that thing, right? The other one, which is the growth mindset, or sometimes they call it the creator mindset, like instead of victimizing yourself, instead of thinking like, oh, why does this happen to me? You could be thinking like, how can I overcome this? Instead of thinking like, why does this happen to me? Now, I made this video just to show you what you could be thinking about, like the difference between victim mindset and the creator mindset. The main difference between them is the creator mindset wins in life. The victim mindset becomes the losers you see in life. Like you probably seen those like anime guys, like those weeps. Let's be honest, most of them are losers. And you probably know those chat guys, they go to the gym, instead of sulking, they actually do something about it, which changes a lot of things. So for example, this is my personal experience. A few years ago, I used to have like a victim mindset. So my family was quite abusive, but instead of thinking what I could do about it, every day I just kept on thinking like, oh man, what should I do? Like, why won't someone just help me? Why won't someone get me out of this? Meanwhile, I could be thinking about actually doing something. Instead of blaming others, I decided to blame myself. Wait, that's not how I put it. Alright, so a better way to put this is, people with victim mindset, they usually blame something other than themselves. But the ones with growth mindset, they can look back and be like, oh, probably like, even if something already happened, and they could be like, oh, what can I learn from this? So people with victim mindset, which you could be having, you just think like, oh hell nah, what am I gonna do? No choice, bro. I guess I'm unlucky, something like that. So if you're watching this video, you could try changing a different mindset. But how do we do that? So you can try looking up some psychology books, which I'll link in the description. So these psychology books, they will help you have like a change of mind if you don't really like your current mindset or something. So years ago, my family was pretty abusive, and not gonna lie, I didn't have much friends at school. I wasn't happy, I was broke, my family was broke, and I kept on playing video games every day to cope. I didn't do anything to change my life whatsoever. So that's an example of what having a victim mindset would do. But I started changing my mindset about like a year ago, a year or two from now, and I'm not gonna lie, it has a huge change on my life. I feel so happy right now. I'm still broke, but I still got some money to spare. And I got good friends. I have good relationships with other people. That's the thing I'm proud of. And years ago, I was really fat. I wasn't in shape. But now look at me. At least I'm a bit in shape. But I could do better, of course. But still better than before, I'm gonna lie. So that's the end of the video. If you guys like my content, you can subscribe, give me a like.